difference a day makes. Beautiful blue skies on this Tuesday, July 1st. Happy Independence Day, Canada. I know I probably have a few Canadians that watch this channel. Just want to give a little shout out to you guys. Anyway, it's 9:30 a.m. I had my premiere between 8 and 9 this morning. Got my birds fed in the cage. Got my wife a coffee. Figure I'll head on down to Crivitz this morning. That train should either be in Crivitz or almost to Crivitz. I would expect it goes to Green Bay today. I would think they wanted to get what he said. I would expect they'd want to get into Green Bay today. Try to get in before the 4th of July. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna crank up some tunes and head on down to Crivitz. Hope you guys are watching along. Thanks for watching. I'm not really sure when you'll be watching this video. Might be on the 4th of July, you never know. I wonder if that train went all the way to Crivitz last night. I left it at about 5 p.m. I think Eric said he filmed it around 6 p.m. in Hamburg. Possibility they may have tied down somewhere before getting to Crivitz. But on the other hand, do you take that chance rather than just going all the way to Crivitz an extra hour? Anyway, getting by Wasaki here. So far, just stored rail cars, no train. So we'll continue on to Crivitz and see what we can find. Before 10 a.m. coming into Crivitz, Wisconsin. Now will be the test of where are they? What are they doing? I think first I'm going to go across this 141 crossing. I'll take a left, or take a look to the left. I better not take a left. That would be wrecking it. Well, I'm trying to figure out where I should go to find the train. However, it appears that the train has found me. You can see it way up there, but it is blocking 141. Which means I'm going to go right here. Cut around. Since that whole intersection is blocked off because there's a train blocking it. It would appear that they're grabbing out those cars from the WYE. I guess we'll come over here to the other side of the WYE. I guess a walk over this way. This is the southern section of the Y. It runs back across Highway 141. They store quite a few cars over there. Fit about 60 across the highway there. Anyway, good chance they'll be going south today, I suppose. We better walk back over here. We better walk back over here. He's gonna beat me to the crossing. Oh boy, he's speeding up. I better run. Guess I'll go sit in the shade over here.
Go back in your switch.
How are you doing today?
I thought they were going to be stuck over there. Fucking had a hard time for them to get going.
Yeah, they must be pulling their whole string out.
Yeah, they got all that iron on them. That one car's always got the brakes on.
I think every like 7 or 8 cars they have the brakes on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 141 is going to be a mess when they clear it.
They were back up, big time.
I had to take the shortcuts around town to get across here.
Yeah.
Came into town and they were blocking the road and the traffic was backed up past the lights. It's like, oh no.
A lot of crap on them.
Well, they brought iron ore down with them too.
Huh?
They brought some iron ore down with them too.
Oh, they did?
Not sure where it is.
They got it in like semi?
Picked it up in Alter Metal. Did a swap around and put it on their train.
by Chris Doyle. They have new cars back there.
60.
Huh?
They can store up to 60 back there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a full one.
25.
Look at that. Big drum. Yeah, I was here a little after 8 o'clock. And I seen a train go down there. And I came in the town.
They would have got here after 7 last night.
Yeah. Well, about an hour later, I seen Johnny's car down there, but I don't know if he was starting the engine or what. There's two cars back there.
Well then. He's late. John's late. He missed it all. Oh. That was a neat trick. Where'd you guys come from? Well, they've been making their rounds, eh?
You know, on Tony W, they talk about where the train tracks cross Tony W, that's where the new walking trail is and stuff like that.
Right.
They're proposing. They clean that all up. Yeah, they clean that all up. All the brush is gone out of there. So they can't make it all the way down there. Somewhere in I think it's Grassel Road, the tracks are disconnected. Yeah. I was by here a couple of weeks ago.
Maybe that's why we're waiting on the train. Actually kind of looking forward to the railroad getting done and going on vacation for a few days so I can get into the woods. Kind of like John over here.
Go 6.
I get in the woods too.
I want to go mushroom hunting. I think the chanterelles are just about ready. And I guess they're going to shove across 141 again. Just moved the train for the weed sprayer to do his job.
3. Couple.
Hurry, you can make it with all your propane. Must be going to camp. You don't work for the propane company.
No, he works for like a forklift tank. It's a gas station.
I guess they go over there and watch them shove across. I don't know. It's always a fun shove. Pretty long. It was like 5 minutes pulling it out.
Fair shot. Time I get there, you can probably just go to the parking lot at the fair shop. Not easier to get out.
Yeah, Yeah, we thought they were going to maybe pull out the WYE to take a train south to Green Bay, but now it appears the only real purpose of what they did was so they could put the sprayer back there and kill the weeds. I guess it makes sense. They need to do that. Johnny is over there on the other side of the tracks, if you can see him over there. Alright, whoa, on the car here. Always a, like I said, always a cool, always a cool show.
You're right. Okay.
Especially on a holiday weekend. I mean, it is Tuesday, but there's a lot of travelers.
Clear shove is 60, 60. Clear
60. Shoving at 60. Well, that tells me they're not going to Green Bay today. At least I don't believe so. Not if they're going to put the entire train back into the Y across the highway. Lockout. It normally doesn't do any good though. Yeah, pulled that whole string out just so they could spray the weed killer in. Bet that really does a lot of good here in hot sunny weather after that. We just had a whole bunch of rain too, so perfect timing, I suppose. Anyway, Gerald jumped in the truck with Johnny and they're taking the back way. So where the end of this line is. Boy, that's a full car, huh? Eventually it all goes to market. Just not anytime soon, I guess. That one's dragging wire and stuff underneath it. That was weird.
Green and red one.
That airbag deflated in that one right there. I was thinking this was the last, or the train that came south yesterday with a deflated airbag, but it's on the wrong side. I hear the power getting close.
How we doing, Daryl?
We're gonna put this whole train, I think, in there now.
You might end up with water coming back.
He might get across to where the crossing arms go back up, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a conductor sitting in the engine of 1221 at the controls.
Yeah, I'll take your power to clear right now.
Yeah, they put that entire train across the Y there. That side's weird. They got to get almost right up to the road before the crossing initiates. Versus this other side where they can get about 3 cars away and it'll start. Right about now they'll go up. Maybe about 4 cars. Well, now what? Now what's the plan? What are we planning on doing now? If we're not going to Green Bay, if we're not going to Green Bay, what are we doing? I mean, I guess they could take a run back to the north with pulp. one thing about them is you never know what their schedule is. I had quite a few messages asking me if I knew what their schedule would be, where they might be on certain days, and to be honest, no. There's no telling where they might be. Now, on average, they don't work Wednesdays and Saturdays, on average. Not to say it's all the time, because I've seen them working on those days. But periodically, they do. Oh, good, my spot is still here. I was afraid maybe they took my spot. Get out of my spot. I'm backing into my spot.
Now that Joe's here, you might have a different viewpoint.
It's been over an hour since the train disappeared to the south of the yard.
Lunch break is over.
I think that conductor should put his arms out like the Titanic. Just ride it.
Look at that.
What am I looking at?
Gerald's got a clipboard in his hand.
Huh.
Look at Gerald's got a clipboard.
Is that why he asked, are you ready for us, Gerald?
Yep, they're gonna pick him up and head south.
Yeah, 114 on South 6.
I wonder too, they did all that switching on that side of the yard. Maybe they got whatever they're ready to.
Go to the Chris station for that.
Yeah, they switched on the south side of the yard for a good hour. Maybe they got a train built. It's a train they brought to the south from Michigan in the last video I made.
That'll do. Point from your ground, coming back at.
Coming back on the Y, are they? Well, it must be noon, huh? I've never heard a church play so much music before. I don't think they're going across. Oh, maybe they are. We'll see.
safety seals down. They jumped
People
in.
just don't keep looking.
They jumped. I saw the person I saw. I said, 1963.
Well, conductors are on board. Wondering if they got more cars to hook onto on the south of the yard. Thinking they might. Fred is on the back of that train. Not very many cars. Hopefully they got more to grab somewhere. I heard chance they are going to Okanto Falls today.
There's a lot of track, spare tracks.
There's Gerald. And just like that, they're heading south. Short train. Yeah, John asked the conductor where they were heading to today, and he actually said Okanto Falls. Like John said, there's no reason why he would lie about that. And it looks like they got 10 full center beams to go south. Don't worry, I wasn't that close. Everybody's in a hurry. Yeah, we'll come down here. We're going to skip Airport Road. We're going to go to the next one and wait for their arrival. How are you guys doing today? This is 24th Road, just south of Crivitz. We're to the south of Airport Road. They didn't know what to do with it. They put it on both sides of the road. Oh, kitty cat. The cat was running for its life. Got a rooster crowing in the distance. John is just across the way filming. You'll see him in a second. Yeah. 10 smart siding cars. And that's it. That's just so weird, isn't it? I mean, I would have thought they would have brought a lot more. But I'm thinking they're not going to Green Bay then, if they're just taking 10 cars. I bet they take these 10 cars and spot them somewhere for the next trip down. Probably past Coleman somewhere, if I was to guess. All right, let's go south some more, I guess. I don't know how much more I want to go, really. I wish I could tell you they went faster than this. I really do. I was just going to skip this crossing and go to the next, but I'd be waiting like an hour. Really. Anyway, our next crossing will be at Highway 64. And that is just before they go across Highway 141, which we'll probably catch from a bridge nearby. Oh, Johnny's here at Highway 64. I think we'll just go up to the bridge. We'll go up to the bridge overlooking Highway 141 and wait for him. Johnny's a good guy. I don't want to make him nervous, me sitting there filming, you know. I don't know. Just the way I feel. I'm sure these people will be happy. Right, let's move. We're in Pound, Wisconsin. Yeah. You heard me right. Pound. Conductor sitting back in 1221, probably taking a nap. I would be. Next stop is Coleman. I don't know, they could always switch at Coleman as well. I should have been counting cars. How many are we in now? I know there's only 10. Is that the last one? Yep. Alright. Waited for the whole train, and now he's going the other direction. What is going on here? Anyway, we'll play the cat and mouse game to the south now. Like I said, I really wish they went faster. We'd watch them speed. I wish they was longer and heavier so we could hear the engines working. But many of you say, hey, a train is a train. Doesn't matter if it's one locomotive or 6, 5 cars or 100. Just glad you guys watch my videos. Over 160,000. I'm not gonna quote the exact number. It's like probably like 167,000 now. My wife used to tell me every 1,000 I got, she gave up after like 150. It's pretty wild. I mean, I see where Jawtooth is. I only hope I can get as much as he has. And then when I get as much as he has, I say the same thing over again because he's got way more than I do. I've seen quite a few questions too. Are we getting together anytime soon? I have not spoke with Jawtooth here in a few months. We got together last summer, if you recall, with that steam engine through Iowa. So that was pretty cool. Hoping one of these days we get together again. Whether he comes here or I go to Ohio, we'll have to see. You guys will see it first. Anyway, coming into Coleman, Wisconsin now, so figure out a cool place to go sit. Coleman welcomes you. I thought maybe they were gonna possibly swap out some cars here before they continued on south, but maybe not. Anyway, before they get too much further south, is that a little kid right there? Oh. Mine is playing tricks on me. I was like, is there a little kid standing there? You see that? Let's go downtown Coleman. Catch him up the grade. We'll go to the other side of the tracks though. I mean, he'll have no problem with just 10 cars. But this is a pretty cool location. Coleman, Wisconsin. last time I filmed this location on the other side of the tracks, the train got stuck for about 30 minutes, couldn't move because it was raining. They didn't have good traction. I can't believe how many of these cars are just ignoring the crossing and just going right through. Taking a couple of photos here as well. Pretty cool, the grain silos there in the background. Slow she goes here. Someday they'll fix all these tracks so they're not as rough. Barely see the rail. You'd think it's running through the grass or something, huh? Anyway, I thought this would make a pretty cool shot right here. What do you say? Plus we can watch it go down the track here just a little bit. Pretty smooth sailing. And from this point, they've got about 20 minutes to the next crossing. It's gonna take all day. All right. I got my coffee, grilled cheese. Oh yeah, hot grilled cheese. And a beef stick from our favorite place, Quick Trip. Believe it or not, I drove all the way over here to where the train is coming at the Okanto Falls exit. Just for Quick Trip, just for some gas and some food and stuff. Now we're going to jump back on 141 and go back north up to Lena. I'm going to go catch them when they come across Highway 141 the second time at the second crossing. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I had time to go 10 miles past Lena, get what I need, go back, and I'll still have enough time to catch them. Stay there, grilled cheese, stay there. tell it's warm out. Highway's now flashing. I don't know. Personally, I think I'd enjoy that job. Especially when you got up in seniority and, you know, like the engineer. It's kind of like watching a big screen TV all day. Especially if you like what you're doing, you know? Anyway, it looks like they did some work right here at the crossing. Nice new ballast right here. New ties even. Oh, the slow journey to the south. It's probably gonna take them 30 minutes to get 5 miles. All right, let's race and wait. Big old cheese factory right there. All those tanker trucks right there go to local farms and pick up all the milk from the cows. "40 years ago, this used to be Highway 141. Used to stop right here at Krugel's Cheese Mart all the time. I vaguely remember coming through here as a kid. Little town of Lena, Wisconsin. We're gonna go down here by the tracks and find a good little spot to sit. Sitting here as a kid with when a parade came through. It was a long time ago, but I vaguely remember watching a parade come through here as a kid. someplace cool to go sit. Thinking by the bowling alley is the best spot. I remember right. That's what I remember anyway. West Railroad Street. You got Lena Lanes. It's been a while since I filmed here. I believe they tend to rock once they get past here. I mean, can you believe that? That they rock? The last train south had 84 cars. But these folks are happy there's only 10. Let's have a peek down the rail, shall we? Yeah. I believe those are sandhill cranes. I could be mistaken, but I do believe that's what those are. Made it back to the quick trip where I just got the coffee from. Beautiful wildflowers coming up. Oh, what are they going to do here? Are they going to drop the smart siding cars just bring the engines over to work at Okanto Falls? Or the other question is, they might have full grain cars sitting on the siding already, just waiting for them to come pull off. Oh boy, just power. Left the train north. Means they're probably going into the Okanto Falls switch to pull cars out. Currently driving around in a circle. They're on the Okanto Falls switch. There's no way at all to get anywhere near them. To see it, nothing. I believe most of the cars they're going to grab are actually right near the siding here. Problem is that you can only grab out 6 or 7 cars at a time. So it's normally a pretty long process. Anyway, just guessing on roads here. I have no idea. No idea if I'm even going the right direction, but train tracks. That's a good sign. 1221 is sitting right here. Just sitting there. Yeah, the line kind of zigzags here. You guys will have to go watch Killer B's video about the Okanto Falls Shuffle. I think that's what he calls it. Well, that line runs right there. Right straight back there. Johnny's sitting over there. And nothing more for me to see here. I don't know what to do. I want to go find some shade to go sit in. I'm hot. Yep, the Okanto Falls Shuffle by Killer B. I'm probably going to link that video to the end of this because I'm not going to sit here and wait. At this point, it is 4 p.m. It's going to take them about 2 hours to do all these switches. They can only pull about 6 cars off the Okanto Falls line at once. 400 will then pass it off to 1221. 1221 will push it back north, pull the locomotive back forward. 400 will go in and grab 6 more cars, pull those out, hand them off. And they repeat that process until the entire string is pulled off that line. I thought I heard something like 40 cars, so that would be like 6 moves. And at this rate, they're going to be done for the day by the time they're done. Anyway, I'm done. That's it. I call it. I'm going to go home. We'll make a stop off at the fireworks store and have a gander and see what they have. I want to thank you guys for watching today. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, make a comment below. What are your plans for the 4th of July? What are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you seeing? I have have absolutely zero plans. Don't know what we're doing. The kids aren't home, so we'll just see what life brings us, I guess. Anyway,